Hello, and thank you for being here. Good morning, or I know good afternoon or good evening. I just know some of you reach out to me in the afternoon when you watch this, and I've had some people see it in the evening. Anytime. This mindful mornings or mindful moments, maybe I'll change it to mindful moments with Minnassa. I'll have to see for next year. But this is here available for you at any time as a gift to inspire you, to motivate you, to equip and empower you to live a mindful life, a life in connection with who you are, where you are in this beautiful space of now, so that you can then stand on the foundation of your awesomeness and then move forward planting seeds from that place. And so good morning. Thank you for being here. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and notifications, all that stuff. Share with your friends. Thank you so much. And welcome to Mindful Mornings with Minnassa. Today is Wellness Wednesday. And I've really been thinking a lot, and I had said to Gail before I went on vacay that I was going to find me a therapist, and she's like, why? And we talked about it, and then yesterday a woman who works with her told her, this is the second time she's told her this, you're shining too much, you just need to dim, and you're extra. She'd gotten this sign, she's a manager, and gotten a sign made where people have a typed one, okay, you're extra. And I had told Gail this morning, that's the very thing. My own boss told me when I very first started working there, and Gail was having some medical challenge, so I couldn't just say, fuck you, bitch, which is what I was thinking when she said it. I'm just being honest. She's like, Miss V, because that's what they call me there. You're just too loud. Everyone knows, you just need to, my old assistant, I never knew she was here. You just need to stay in your office, just that. I told her I've never had so much resistance in my life. I've always been loved, always popular. I'm not bragging, just saying it's the truth. And so just like even with my mom, everyone loves her. And so learning how to live in this resistance, and of course being here in the South, especially in Mississippi where we work, Jim Crow's not only alive and well, it's just like an illness. So black folks have bought the Kool-Aid and white folks are drinking that Kool-Aid. And I'm like, no, I'm not drinking this Kool-Aid. I am divine. I am who I am. I am a valuable person. I'm a beneficial presence and I'm living from my oneness. I'm not looking for outsideness. So anyway, this whole thing, think, wow, on the last day of November, heading into the last month of this year for the Gregorian calendar, of course, heading into the last quarter astrologically when we get to Capricorn season in December. And I thought, wow, I think this is a question that I need to hear, and one that I'm sharing with all of you today, that Wellness Wednesday is being well, body, mind, soul, and spirit, knowing your value, knowing that what you know is from within, and you're living that then out in the world instead of out and taking it in. So today I'm reading from the Science of Mind magazine. Whose reality are you living? It begins with this quote by the author of these, the guides for this month. Too often we lethargically allow others to have free rent in our heads, and we mindlessly take on their beliefs as our own because we have not invested the time and energy to consider what it is we really do believe. And this is from his book, Your Redefining Moments. And then this quote is by Ernest Holmes. Nearly all people are controlled by outer suggestions and not by inner realizations. End of quote. Do you ever take time to contemplate that which you embrace as your truth? By truth, I mean your reality, the spiritual and core values that shape and color the lens through which you see yourself and the world. The tendency for most human beings in every culture and religion is to assume that what we are told or taught by the authority figures in our lives, our parents, teachers, preachers, politicians, and media, is the truth. What I have learned is that we can only actualize our innate truth to the extent we are willing to question authority. Just the mere notion of this scares many of us because it means challenging our own self-worth, and perhaps more so, the wisdom of those we look to for approval and validation for so many years. Standing in the light of our own truth requires authenticity and character. If your life is less than joyful, you may find it worthwhile to explore and, if necessary, challenge the truth you hold as your own. Perhaps it's not even yours. Does it resonate with your soul? If you listen intently, you'll know in a heartbeat whose truth you're living. It's liberating to know it's never too late to excavate a deeper truth, but you will never find it in any other person's opinion of you or the world, because your truth is an intensely personal thing, and examining that truth is always an inside job. Repeat after me. God is, I am, and so it is. And the affirmation is, today I examine the contents and roots of my belief system. If certain beliefs don't honor me and the sacred truth of my being, I lovingly extract, discard, and replace. And this is awesome because I think I've been talking about, I think we're talking happiness is an inside job. And even in my journal, one of the very first things is that mindful living is an inside job. We've got to live our lives from the inside out and make sure that what we've got on the inside isn't junk and untruths that we've taken from the outside. And so I want to read this sentence again. It's liberating to know it's never too late to excavate a deeper truth, but you will never find it in any other person's opinion of you or the world, because your truth is an intensely personal thing, and examining the truth is always an inside job. And let this be our mantra today, the invitation. God is, I am, and so it is. Have a beautiful and wonderful Wellness Wednesday.